Okay, just give me a second. I need to catch my breath. Alright, I think I can do this. I was on the internet, just browsing, doing whatever, and I saw all these news feeds pop up, and my heart stopped, or skipped a few beats. I couldn't really believe what I was reading, because I didn't know if it was true or not, because we've been hearing all these kind of rumors for the last 2 months. Over a year, for that matter. Marvel has finally got their hands back on Spider-Man. Now, they do have their hands on Spider-Man. That also means they're going to be co-producing with Sony. And they made it clear in the official announcement that they released. This will be a different take on the character, while still maintaining the same spirit, and it'll be a new actor that they're looking for, and they're going to include him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and integrate him into the Avengers. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me feel. Now, for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. This is one of the many shirts I have. Do you like it? Thanks. And I'm also a big fan of the original films. The first two, dare I say it, my all-time favorite movies. The third one has its problems, but I still enjoy it. I even have the originals on Blu-ray. I also have the video games. This is one of them. Shattered Dimensions is a pretty fun game. I also own some of the TV shows. Haven't watched Spectacular yet, but I want to. I even own some of the 90s shows. Cheesy, but kind of fun. And yes, I have some of the comics. The Marvel Masterworks editions. 1 through 5. I may not be well versed in the Spider-Man lore, but in general, I love Spider-Man. Yes, naysayers, I like Tobey Maguire. Deal with it. In Amazing Spider-Man 1, no thank you. Amazing Spider-Man 2, no need to go into it. I've talked about it plenty of times. If you want to hear why I don't like Amazing Spider-Man 2, go watch one of the 4 or 5 videos I've done on it. Or better yet, go watch Sam's channel's podcast on Amazing Spider-Man 2. That pretty much describes my feelings on it. And when the Sony hack happened with North Korea being upset over the movie The Interview with James Franco and Seth Rogen, a lot of news came out that Marvel was trying to get the rights back to Spider-Man, or at least come to a deal with Sony. And it looked like that Sony was not going to listen to them and just say, no, we're going to keep going anyway. And to be honest, it made me angry. Made me very upset. And then there was a summit that was supposed to happen in January, and for a while we didn't hear anything, and it just felt like the franchise was just dead. It was like there was nothing left. And apparently Andrew Garfield has been fired because he spoke out that the studio interfered with Amazing Spider-Man 2, which kind of tells you that they did the exact same thing with Spider-Man 3. But now Marvel has got the rights back. Well, more like a joint custody agreement. And Sony and Marvel are going to collaborate together to do a new take on Spider-Man. Now, I have my computer right here with me, and according to the news report, from what I remember, the movie's going to be released in July 28th of 2017. 2017? That's 2 years away! Okay, this is probably the most exciting news that I've heard since 2012, when I first heard that they were making Star Wars Episode 7. Oh my god. I am so excited to hear about this. Now let me just address this. If you like the Amazing Spider-Man movies, that's completely fine by me. If you like Andrew Garfield, that's fine. I don't hate the guy personally. I think he's a very talented actor. But he just did not feel like Peter Parker Spider-Man to me. And I think his performance, once again, is overrated. Go watch my review if you want to know a little more about it, but that's all I'm going to say. And I didn't really like the direction that franchise was going in. But now, we finally have hope. Something that I have been wanting to see for some time. It's not a guarantee that it'll be great, but since Marvel's going to have their hand in this, he has a much better chance of getting a good movie. He's in an Avengers movie. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome stuff. But I was more excited to hear that he more than likely is going to get a good movie again. And for the first time in almost 10 years, I am actually excited to see another Spider-Man movie. As far as who I'd like to see as Spider-Man, I would pick Logan Lerman. I think Logan Lerman, after seeing him in Perks of Being a Wallflower and Fury, he could play a Peter Parker type of character and a heroic type of figure. But if they're going to go with somebody unknown, it's completely fine. And I knew it wasn't going to happen. Tobey Maguire's not coming back. He's not an old man, but he's going to be 40 soon. So if they're going to focus on a young Peter Parker, it wouldn't make any sense for Tobey to be in here. But you know what, Tobey? You still got my vote at the end of the day. Bottom line, guys, I'm excited about this, and I look forward to seeing what direction Marvel takes it in. And Sony, you actually might have a chance of redemption here. Work together with Marvel, listen to them, and maybe you could actually redeem yourselves in some way. More importantly, Marvel's got their hands in it too. So what are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know what you think down below, and
life is a great big day. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find a Spider-Man.